You open your eyes, and something isn't right, or perhaps it's too right. You find yourself in a body designed to perfection, perfectly functional, perfectly human, yet somehow different. You clearly remember that just moments ago, you were in a hospital, your body on the brink of collapse. Your ancestors would never have believed such a thing possible. But here you are, alive, in your new body, which is objectively still you. Humanity has reached an unprecedented milestone. You chose to undergo this process because of a life-threatening condition. But this isn't your first time. You've done it before, and not precisely to save your life. How could you forget those vacations on LHS 1140b, a distant exoplanet, where you transferred your mind to explore an incredible world, and then returned to your everyday life without straying too far from the sun? The ability to transfer our mind, memories, and consciousness is no longer a fantasy. It's a reality. But this raises unsettling questions. How did we get here? And how is such an astonishing feat even possible? In this video, we'll embark on a journey to explore how modern science, from neuroscience to artificial intelligence, is laying the groundwork to move our minds and consciousness into a new physical medium. We'll analyze what it takes to make this a reality, from the complete mapping of the human brain to the technological, ethical, and philosophical challenges we face. This isn't just a sci-fi dream. It's a concept that redefines life, death, and what it means to be human. Are you ready to discover how we might transcend the limits of our physical existence? Mental transfer involves combining the best of neuroscience, artificial intelligence, and biotechnology to achieve what once seemed impossible: copying all the information in your brain and placing it into a new physical medium, like a clone, a robot, or even a digital entity. But it's not just about the brain. Our entire body, from the neural networks in the heart to the nervous system in the gut, contributes emotional and sensory nuances that shape who we are. To make this transition complete, you must capture not only your thoughts, but also the subtle information flowing throughout your entire organism. To accomplish something so astonishing, we must overcome several technological and biological hurdles. It all begins with a monumental step: mapping the human brain. Known as the connectome, this involves recording every connection among the brain's 86 billion neurons and trillions of synapses. This map is as intricate as the universe itself, but even though it's essential, it's only the beginning. It's not enough to chart these connections. We must also replicate how they function in real time. Every electrical and chemical signal coursing through these networks not only generates thoughts and memories, but also emotions, decisions, and the feeling of being you. The entire body participates in constructing our identity. Although the greatest complexity lies in the brain, bodily sensations, muscle memory, and peripheral neural networks add layers of meaning to who we are. Capturing this neuronal ecosystem and transferring it without losing its essence is an almost unimaginable challenge. Once we've gathered this information, it must be reproduced in a new medium. It could be a cloned body, derived from your own genetic material, a robotic structure, or even a highly advanced digital environment. Finally, the consciousness must be booted up in this new setting, ensuring that the experience of being yourself emerges with the same continuity as before. This final step, the most uncertain of all, is a leap into the unknown. Making mind migration a reality represents a daring frontier in human innovation. To achieve it, a perfectly orchestrated ballet of advanced technologies is needed. It all starts with electron microscopy, a tool that opens a window into the hidden universe of our neurons. With nanometric resolution, this technology allows us to map the connections that form the human connectome. A team of scientists once reconstructed a mere cubic millimeter of brain tissue in 3D, revealing an astonishing world of 57,000 cells and 150 million synapses. This level of detail is not only impressive, it's absolutely essential for understanding what makes us who we are. However, mapping these connections is only the first step. Enter quantum computing, an emerging technology that promises to be a technological revolution capable of handling colossal amounts of data. While traditional processors struggle to keep pace, quantum computing, with its ability to operate in multiple states simultaneously, offers a solution to process the massive amount of information generated by brain mapping. Then, there's artificial intelligence. AI would interpret these neural patterns, unraveling how signals give rise to thoughts, perceptions, and emotions. With the combined power of AI and quantum computing, this process could become more manageable, bringing us closer to understanding and replicating human consciousness. Finally, we need physical platforms capable of emulating much of the human experience. Advanced robotics and biotechnology are creating systems that mimic human experiences, though they are still far from matching the incredible complexity of our biological design. The combination of these technologies forms the foundation of what could be the greatest breakthrough in our species' history, the ability to transcend our physical bodies and redefine what it means to be alive. Mind migration isn't just a technical challenge. It forces us to confront dilemmas about personal identity. It's the futuristic version of the ship of Theseus paradox. If we copy each and every mental and physical element into another medium, do we remain the same person? Or do we become a distinct entity that only believes it's the original? According to philosopher Parfit, what matters is psychological continuity rather than numerical identity. If we retain our memories, personality, and traits, we might say that continuity persists. But what happens if both the original and the copy coexist? Which one is the real me? And if the original dies, is the copy a legitimate successor or simply a new version with implanted memories? Moreover, by transcending the physical body, we redefine what it means to be human. Our existence would no longer be tied to a unique biological substrate, raising questions about the very essence of life and death. In summary, this technology compels us to reconsider the nature of personal identity and the continuity of the self, confronting us with complex philosophical and ethical questions that still lack definitive answers. Just as you awakened in a new body without ceasing to feel like you, humanity as a whole could awaken into a new era with possibilities that surpass our current imagination. Are we prepared to exist beyond the physical, for a future where the end of life isn't a definitive limit? I am Verna's Project, and I'll see you on the next frontier of human knowledge.